Oh yeah, this is a YouTube special. That means it's y'all. It's all you, Mark.
It's you, Mark. Go
Beautiful,
ahead.
beautiful. Yeah, Lorehead Nation. I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't quite know what we're doing here. I say it or I ask it sometimes, and when I do, I'll be honest. It's rhetorical. I know why we're here, what we're recording. I know this is a music video. We were just discussing this. I know this is a music video with Ambessa in it. Mm-hmm. That's it. I don't know what it is.
That's it.
We were trying to think if we could guess what it's about or for before we actually watch it.
I know. Is this more about Arcane or more about her as a champion being released, you know?
Yeah, that's a good question. My guess...
Or both.
Both.
Well, I guess Arcane's lore now, or canon now, so I mean...
That's true.
Yeah. Well, I got to guess. What's y'all? You want me to lay it on you?
Yeah,
I do lay it on you.
I
think this is for a skin line. Because I was looking at the thumbnail and there's other people in there and they look like, I think this like an Aatrox. I thought maybe was kind of sitting to her.
I hope so. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I thought that'd be an interesting idea. There's no artist, right? There's no, which makes me think Riot Music original.
Oh, right. Yeah. Linkin Park's not attached to this one, unfortunately.
You'd see.
Although I hope they show up anyway.
If they're not in season 2 of Arcane, I'm gonna lose it.
Right. I want a whole episode for them.
We never really talked about it, and this probably isn't the place, but how do we all feel about Imagine Dragons canonically being in Runeterra?
You know how we feel. Don't even ask that question.
It's the one flaw in Arcane for me.
Well,
anyway.
you wanna kick this off?
Yeah.
All right.
The blood, sweat, and tears skin line.
Maybe.
Okay, it's a Riot one.
I've never seen that Riot font before.
Me
What is that?
neither.
It's a little thing, but I feel like they're usually pretty consistent.
I know.
Oh, there's some cool ass looking arrows.
I was raised by wolves. I was born to lead.
Oh shit.
Till there's no more mouth to feed.
I want to know who's singing now.
I'm really curious.
And a blade at my feet. But the weight of the world won't bend my knees. Broken bones, battle scars. I've seen the bloodshed carved in stone. When it's my sword,
Okay.
Yeah.
Was Ambessa Shuriman?
Right? What's going on here? What are any of those things?
God damn. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's neat.
Are we gonna get the
those?
backstory behind every one of Ambessa's scars?
I don't know, but I like that drum setup.
It's like the guitarist from Mad Max. Alright, don't feel bad. He's a god.
Is this like a lamb wolf thing that's happening here?
Right? I mean, it's gotta be.
Who are these two? Like, that's like... Check on the left, right?
Is that the world's buffest lamb?
Right. What's this here?
'Cause that's all I know. No peace till I lead them all. Lead me with my demons. Hear my voice.
God damn.
No fears or sorrows underneath these bones. Just
I mean, this is definitely the look that she has in Arcane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is all I know.
She's fine.
She's all right.
She's all right. She didn't want to die.
That's how
That
it
is
works.
literally
in
what
Terra.
we just saw. This is,
Oh my God, you're right.
is the
Oh my God, you're right, Mark.
is the culmination of that. But you know what? I love it. Riot really embracing it. Okay.
Right? Giving it to us in style, at least.
Okay.
You know,
This is-
I'm much more forgiving of seeing somebody not want to die than hearing about.
Than hearing about it. Yeah. That was more realistic than like everyone else's, I guess.
Okay, this is heavy.
So, I
don't quite know.
I don't get it. Am I stupid? I'm trying to figure out what. Can you mute this from if you're gonna go through clips? It's gonna like blast in my ears. It's so
Yeah.
loud. Thank you.
So my broad understanding, right, is that this is a confrontation of Ambessa, a young Ambessa,
Sure.
right, with
Yes.
the kindred, and coming to some
Okay.
agreement or something that resulted in her not dying. You know, the bit where she takes the
Okay.
sort of stone thing from the wolf kindred. It was almost like a wolf lamb sort of mix, right? It had like the
Yeah,
lamb
that
figure.
was-
Yeah, it was weird. It was like the world's
Interesting.
most emaciated wolf or the world's buffest lamb.
That was them combined.
Something.
Okay.
That's my broad
I
understanding.
wonder if like that's maybe how they can present themselves sometimes to people as both kindred, not just the lamb and the wolf separate.
Well, I mean,
I also
think,
don't get what the lamb statue was.
yeah, that part it still eludes me. You know, and I would say that what we like we just read in our most recent episode. You know, kindred can really vary in sort of appearance based on the culture and maybe even the viewer. So maybe they're playing with that a bit here.
Yeah.
I'm definitely seeing. I mean, at least from what I can see in the lamb, the lamb portrayal here, like that lamb statue's getting just fucking blown to bits.
Blown.
But it's given up. She gave it up like willingly. I'm trying to understand that part of the video.
The lamb statue thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's something that shows up a lot of times, right? As this continued. I was trying to
I
figure
don't
out
know
what
who the
these
blue
figures
folks are.
Yeah.
The blue folks are and the gold mask people.
I feel like maybe the gold mask people are all just kind of the Noxians in
Okay.
her troop. Like they all kind of have a similar aesthetic.
Sure.
Well, I guess also remember.
Like I'm sure this is all some sort of like.
This is probably all going to be in her
ritual.
bio. I think this is like a music video of her bio when she comes out.
Which
kind of
is
thing.
live now, but we have not read it.
Oh, damn. Well, I
Okay,
guess we
great.
could have solved all of this just by reading
This
her
is
bio.
better. No, this is better. This is.
Well,
much
I didn't
more
know it was
open
going to be a better
interpretation.
bio.
I know. That's funny.
We'll see how close we are on like all the shit.
I know.
But yeah,
I
this
feel
definitely
so
seems
dumb.
like some sort of Noxian, fuck the lamb type. Maybe
mean,
not fuck
I
the
don't
lamb,
know.
but like
Well,
we
she
don't
seemed
need
to
you.
be protecting it. Like she didn't
Yeah,
want it.
this is way more. 'cause
I don't know.
Remember also the framing device of she's on of the battlefield that it opens and closes with. This is like way
Mm-hmm.
less literal than anything like that. I feel like
Yeah.
this is way more of something
do-
that's metaphorical
And then
or like.
Child hold. I'm so bad at metaphor. This is not my strong point.
It is very. I mean, it looks like there's just like almost like a bunch of like gunshots going through the lamb, but like the lamb
Yeah.
keeps reforming itself through every one of the gunshots too. Like
How's it reform?
can't
I'm
shoot
curious. I want to
death.
see what it looks like before. Yeah. So like, how's this leg look after it's reformed? Does it look? Yeah, it looks kind of the same.
Yeah.
okay, so like maybe
That's
it's
a little girl embracing the lamb.
Yeah, like maybe it's like the
assume
innocence
her.
of childhood that she kind of had to sacrifice in the pursuit of not seeing an ideal, something like that, right?
And this weird pantheon guy.
Yeah. So go back to these figures because like, okay, on this left guy, that's Swain right there, right, with his hand.
Oh my god, you're right. I wasn't even looking at
And that's
everybody.
Katarina,
yeah, that's Swain,
probably.
And that's
clearly.
Katarina.
It's Katarina.
Yeah.
And that's Pantheon?
Pantheon.
Yeah.
Or some remarkably Pantheon looking like motherfucker.
He has the same burnt hot crossbones that our Pantheon that we know has.
our beloved Pantheon. And then a bunch of no names in the background.
Right.
We don't give a shit
Fill it
about
out.
them.
Just fill out the space. Fill out the space.
Yeah.
So then my question is this like both a skin
I think so,
line?
her bio and a skin line.
Well, okay, so let's remember. What do they say about shared universe? Like cinematics are supposed to be in shared universe at this point, right? Is that true for this? You know what I mean? Like Song of
I
Noon?
don't know.
Maybe. I mean,
Or did they just
although
say
like
seasonal cinematics?
that scene itself could also just be like part of the hallucination or part of the ritual. Like she could be seeing
Yeah, it's
that.
not.
It
It's
doesn't
not something
necessarily
we'll
mean
ever
they're
see.
real.
Yeah, I would imagine it's
Yeah.
not something. So here's
That's probably how they get away with a lot of in-universe
that's
skin
fine.
lines. It's gonna
I'm fine
be
with that.
my
I'm, fine.
guess.
I'm totally fine with that. This blending of the two already is really intriguing me. I'll say I'm kind of loving it. I'm also looking at that symbol on that mask.
I was just gonna say, which one is it closer to? Because I can't remember off the
don't
top
think-
of
I know,
my
I
head.
need to look at Kindred real quick.
I'm sure it's neither. You know what? I mean, we'll look it up. What I'll say off the top of my head is it looks like a shepherd's crook. Is what I would say it looks like to me.
That's true. It does.
Which, if you're playing into the lamb and the wolf imagery, it's like it's something kind of outside of it. It's something that protects the lamb, like right. There's gotta be
Wolf.
something there. A shepherd protects the lamb from the wolf or something.
That
like
is-
that.
Is she the
That
shepherd?
is the lambs.
Oh, it's
the lamb
lambs?
has the
Is it
hook.
really? Oh, okay.
And then Wolf has an upside down version.
Then I'm just wrong.
I think you're right that this is a skin line, though, and that Kindred is also going to be in it. Pantheon, Katarina, Kindred, and Swain. That's what it's looking like to
That's
me.
what. Yeah, but it's definitely still got.
Dope fucking Kindred skin, if this is true.
She's having a harder time reforming after that last barrage of bullets here.
Oh, I mean, it's Kindred. Or Lamb, she'll be fine. She's flying
is this
around
thing?
in the spark. Yeah, what? It looks like a big version of, like, the stone that she gets, right?
It looks like a bunch of wolf heads almost.
Oh,
you're
all
totally
put
right.
together.
You're absolutely right. Yep.
Oh, it does.
You're exactly right.
Huh.
I didn't even see that the first time. It just looked like a big chunk of something. She says, "Give me that chunk."
Oh, Lamb's giving her the wolf heads. Like, you don't need me. Take this.
Take Wolf. I'm sick of his shit.
And then the vibe time.
5 times.
Time to
Vibe
vibe.
I did like this shot just in general, just as like a
This-
music video choreography types of thing. I thought that was really
It's very cool, and it looks like the cover to a book called Binti by Nnedi Okorafor, which is phenomenal. Sci-fi novella. Highly recommend it. But yeah, the original cover has that. It's like the face. And,
interesting.
Yeah, anyway.
We got some old Skarner crystals in that desert.
Man. I'm really liking interpreting this video. What did y'all think of the music? I really like this song actually.
I do really
I'm
like
really
the song.
surprised there's
Yeah, like-
no artists listed. Like,
Is it in the credits at all?
I'm
in the
curious.
description of the
Why,
video?
Do you think
I'll
it
have to
was
check
the
it out.
Ambessa voice actress who's singing on it too?
Oh shit!
I was really
God.
wondering about that. But
Wounded and Near. Oh god, there's a description
performed
of
by
it.
Cheryl Lee Ralph. Oh, wounded in near death, Ambessa sees a vision of what awaits her as a follower of the wolf.
okay,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
interesting.
So yeah, interesting.
Ambessa and the Chosen of the Wolf skin line.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well, you
we
know.
should really start reading these
you know what? I
descriptions.
kind of like that we figured it out on our own. Sorry to everyone watching who's sitting there going, "It's in the fucking
Read the
description."
fucking
you
description.
Dumb idiots. There's going to be a comment for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Telling
It's going to be
us-
from me.
You're going to pin a comment right at the top. We know it's Ambessa and the Chosen of the Wolf skin line.
We knew the whole time.
We didn't know the whole time, but
Pin it,
So
just
Cheryl
pin
Lee
it.
Ralph, who is the? Let's double check who the
Yeah,
voice
that's
voice
actress
actress.
is.
Throw on Google there.
'Cause that'd be
By the way, the first
amazing.
line being "I was raised by wolves," I literally thought a wolf was going to come out, and then she was going to have been raised by wolves for just like half a second there. I was like, "Oh damn, was Ambessa raised by wolves?" Fuck.
Italy's like there, where there's like, okay,
no.
they're like they go to the same raised by animals school, right?
Do you think they would like each other or hate each other?
I don't know. Maybe they're just being ambivalent.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I know them, but I'm
They're
not friends with
different
them.
spots.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know what? I prefer that we didn't know that. I like going into it with very little knowledge of it.
Yeah, me too.
It's not the
more
voice
more
actress.
interesting and more
Oh, okay.
intriguing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
So excited to see her.
I dug
in
it.
season 2.
It was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm. I think I liked it more than the World song. No disrespect to Linkin
Yeah.
Park, but I thought this one. I felt
It's tough.
it more.
I definitely like the video more.
Yeah, the
sure.
video was really good. Yeah.
I feel like I understood it about the same amount, but the other one was just an action piece and was not metaphor. So I feel like I should have been able to understand it more.
Listen, this is why we don't read poetry. All of us. It's just not our strong suit.
The other one was metaphor. The crown is heavy, but it's
Oh,
not really a
right,
crown.
right.
Remember,
But then they did give him a
are
literal
the-
crown, though.
that is
It
true.
was really
yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, too. Just, I'm going to read the lyrics real
Oh,
quick.
please don't
Just-
read all the lyrics. That's a lot.
That is literally half the size of like any of the bios I would normally read.
Okay.
They're not even full lines. All right, I'm going to read them.
Sure.
I was raised by wolves, I was born to lead, and I starve till there's no more mouths to feed. There's a hand on my throat and a blade at my feet, but the weight of the world won't bend my knees. Broken bones, battle scars, I have seen the bloodshed. Carved in stone when it's my sword, they won't forget. No war, no peace till I lead them all. Leave me with my demons, hear my voice call. No fears or sorrows underneath these bones, just blood, sweat, and tears is all I know. I can use who I want and I taste what I please. In this world, I get all my fantasies. There's a hand at my throat and a child at my feet, but the weight of the world won't bend my knee. No war, no peace till I lead them all. Leave me with my demons, hear my voice call. No fears or sorrows underneath these bones, just blood, sweat, and tears is all I know. Don't wash away my blood, don't wash away my sweat, don't wash away my tears. Don't wash my spirit, don't cleanse my soul, can't break my courage and I won't fall. 'Cause that's all I know, no war, no peace, till I lead them all. Leave me with my demons. Hear my voice call, no fears, sorrows underneath these bones, just blood, sweat, and tears is all I know.
I think she needs a bath.
The end.
She won't let you wash
No,
it all
do
off.
not wash away that sweat.
She
Do
was
not
very clear.
wash away the sweat, blood, tears, piss, whatever else.
I have
I know,
never
it's
washed,
coming at
and I
me.
will never wash.
To
been
be
playing with some
nude is a
sap.
sin against God.
Oh, well. Interesting. The lead them all line is kind of interesting. It's an interesting ambition that goes a little beyond just essentially trying to protect or help people, I suppose. It's interesting.
Right. Which I feel like we could kind of tell that she was BSing a bit, even when that came up in Arcane.
Sure. I mean, at that point, for sure. I guess it makes it, like
Higher aspirations.
I think about it just in comparison to the line that kind of comes early on about like I'll starve till there's no more mouths to feed, which is like okay, that's pretty benevolent in its spirit, right? This is interesting, and it gets really like indulgent area later on, right? About like oh, I'll taste what I want. This is it's for my fantasies or whatever the exact line was. Maybe there's like maybe we'll see sort of I guess I'd be interested to relook at some of the idea of maybe her progressing from like a really idealistic Noxian to maybe a little more I don't know, realistic in some ways, like kind of jaded track.
Yeah. Closer to where she is right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like there's two ways to to interpret the "and I starve till there's no more mouths to feed," and I feel like Noxus is, as a whole, is just the other one where they're like, we're gonna starve everyone until there's no more mouths to feed. Problem solved. Don't need food if there's no one left to feed.
That doesn't really feel like Swain. That feels more like what's his tits?
Darkwill.
Dark will.
Darkwill.
You know, oh, what's his tits?
God, his really subtle name, Darkwill.
Right.
General bad guy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
It's exciting to see like original Riot pieces, music videos even come out. I thought this
Yeah.
might also have been, which I guess it kind of was, a music video for Ambessa the Champion. I'm excited that that's something that exists again. It's nice to see like that. You know, it's been a long time since Jinx and those other, you know, like Riot music videos. Right, here we are enjoying them.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
You're not going to write short stories anymore. You got to give us something to get to know these people.
Yeah, and this is good. It's a nice, like, it's world building through the context of how a champion interacts with it, which is good for storytelling and for the MMO, which is just around the corner.
In the cosmic
Just
scale,
any
sure,
day
yeah.
now.
2 to 10, 15 years.
if we would ask Aurelian Soul in the blink of an eye. Well,
All right.
that'll do it for us today.
Yeah.
Join us. I don't know when exactly this is going to be out, but join us for the next thing we do after this. Nailed it.
Nice.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
No one pays you.
He pays us
I don't know why.
to be on this podcast.
Bye.